Hey, what's up guys? This is Carter back with another video. I just wanted to do a quick little comic collection video. I filmed this about a few days ago when I was still at my house before I moved back to my apartment. I had to do something a little different just because I was super sick at the time, so I ended up just doing this, and I decided to record a voiceover when I'm feeling better, so decided to go ahead and record this. So again, I do apologize for the quality, however, just wanted to kind of do this. This is the first comic video I have on my channel. I would love to do more just because I'm really into comic books. I remember the first comic arc I read was the Marvel Civil War arc. I got it for Christmas, or I did some chores or whatever for money and decided I wanted to splurge on some comic books because I had really gotten into the Marvel movies. And so I decided to grab that, and then we were in Moab on a family vacation, so I decided to go grab Batman Nightfall, and that ended up being the start of my Batman comic addiction. Batman has the best comics in the game. Batman has some insane storylines. I love it. So starting out on that Batman note, I'm just going to do a little showcase of the Chip Zdarsky recent Batman comic run, starting with 125. It's the Failsafe arc. I got this variant cover in homage to the Spider-Man cover with him and Venom that I really loved, pulling it back out so you can see Batman. I thought that was a really cool variant cover. I'm really enjoying the variant covers that Batman has been doing, especially that Failsafe variant, and the next one, the Zur-En-Aah variant. Just super cool covers that they have released. And I don't show it in the video, but actually, a few hours after recording this in the morning, I went and picked up Batman 131, was able to read that. I think that Zdarsky arc is super good the first little bit. I'm really enjoying it. 131 felt like a little bit of a tonal shift, kind of getting into more wacky things. I don't really want to get into details, but I didn't think it was as good as the previous ones. However, I'm excited to see where it goes next, and I really love Zdarsky as a writer. He's written some of my favorite storylines for Spider-Man, and I have faith in his Batman run. So right now I'm just kind of showing off a little bit of my older Batman comics. Nightfall, Night Quest, Night's End, some great storylines. I've read all of Nightfall, all of Night Quest, and all of Night's End. And then going into one of my favorites, Elseworlds, is Batman White Knight, and then Batman Curse of the White Knight, and then there's Beyond as well. I haven't read Beyond. I'm waiting until either the trade paperback comes out or I can get all the issues. Going into my second favorite comic run of all time, we got New 52 Batman. I don't have every single issue of New 52 Batman. Certainly on my wish list to go look for. And it's certainly a lot easier than the other full comic run I have, which is nice. But yeah, I have a pretty hefty collection of New 52. I think my favorite arc in here is probably 0 Year, although if I'm being fully honest, I haven't reread it in quite a while. I just remember loving 0 Year, the purple gloves on Batman are amazing. Everything in that storyline is incredible, and then shifting into the last little bit of that run with Bloom, a very terrifying villain, very well done. I really enjoyed that part. I'm just going to show the last issue of New 52 Batman, and then going to get into a really cool variant cover I found, just of Batman and the Flash, and then the Button. I love Watchmen. Watchmen is my favorite graphic novel of all time, favorite comic storyline of all time. I just think it's incredible. I really adore Watchmen. And then we got Kingdom Come here. Love Kingdom Come. I think it's an incredible story. I read it every year, if not a little more often. I think it's very well done. A very good Superman story, very emotional, and I love the ending where Superman comes back, and just seeing him in all his glory makes me so excited to see what James Gunn and the future DCU can do with Superman. And then picking up with some more Superman comics, I got Superman Red and Blue. That artwork on that first one is terrifying. I do not like his face. It scares me. However, I haven't read this run yet, or this little graphic novel anthology. Looking forward to it. Phantom Stranger there. Got that in a box a long time ago. And then here we go, Watchmen. I have a few issues, first printing, I believe. I love Watchmen. I think it's one of the best stories ever told. It's my favorite graphic novel of all time. The characters in it are incredible. Doomsday Clock, it's not my favorite. However, I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. ZSJL variant covers there, and that's going to wrap it up for the DC section. Alright, getting into the Marvel stuff here. This is just my Daredevil only box. Got Zdarsky's run, here with a few variant covers that I really enjoyed. I totally skipped the like Daredevil Spider-Man variant cover on the first one. Really love Zdarsky's run. Issue 5 is one of my favorite Daredevil issues. It's got one of the best Daredevil moments in comics where he fights John Walker. That part is incredible. Really loving Zdarsky's run. I think it's just so much fun to read, and I'm looking forward to it every month. Can't wait to see where it goes next. I need to read The Punisher to kind of catch up on the other end of the story. But yeah, and then going into some of my older Daredevil comics that I got for a good price. The first one is really beat up. That really bummed me out when I got it off eBay, but I should have kind of inspected a little bit more. And then going into my older Daredevil comics, you know, just in the 100s, 200s, got Daredevil and Black Widow comic. I believe it's 105 or 103. It's a key issue somewhere. Got the Secret Wars 2 crossover, and then the Vulture cover right there. And then just, you know, I have a lot of just assorted 80s Daredevil comics here. Got an annual here and there. Fall from Grace, some of that. I don't have the full arc, but yeah, got some cool covers. I want to collect every issue of Daredevil and then read it all the way through, because Daredevil is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. His Netflix show is my favorite TV show of all time. You guys got to check that out if you haven't yet. And then just got some of the Marvel Knights Daredevil stuff, the Back in Black. And then I got Daredevil issue 500. It came in a Daredevil lot that I bought. Got 2 copies of it. That cover is really cool. And then just got kind of jumping into that new 501 arc. So got Daredevil number 1 of Mark Waid's, one of his runs. I have the other one somewhere. I don't think I showed it here. I think I might have cut that clip on accident, but got Charles Soule, Daredevil number 1 there. And then we got Man Without Fear by Frank Miller. I really enjoy this storyline. I don't think it's as great as people are making it out to be. I enjoy the other one a little bit more. It's coming up in a second. I think it's a lot better than Man Without Fear. More fitting to Daredevil's character, Daredevil Yellow. I love this arc, this little kind of graphic novel that got released, Marvel Knights. I think it's super well done, showing a lot of Daredevil and his history and kind of reimagining everything. I think it's wonderful. Super awesome to read. Great read, highly recommend it. This is one of my Spider-Man boxes. Got the Zeb Wells run from last year, 2022. It's ongoing now. I think it has some really awesome variant covers that I'm showing right now. Got issue number 6. I think that's ASM. I think it's 900, I believe. Got some awesome variant covers, but it also has some very bland regular covers that they picked. I really don't like some of the covers, and then some of the other covers, I love them. I think they're incredible. A very weird run overall. I'm not sure how to feel about it. It's got some great moments in it. I know most people would disagree. Got a great moment with Peter and Gwen Stacy in issue 10 that I really love, where he's finally able to make peace with her. I think that's incredible. Got the Spider-Man PS4 variant issue. Dark Web. Getting into Dark Web, I don't really know how to feel about it yet. Very confusing storyline, very weird, but I think it has potential, especially with the Spider-Man versus Chasm stuff. The Spider-Man versus Venom fight was very underwhelming. Really not that great at all. The Spider-Man versus Venom issue was just weird. I didn't really like that one. Dark Web itself, I don't know. I'm not keeping up with the Miss Marvel or X-Men part. But getting into the Spider-Man, like 80s, 90s stuff, got Absolute Carnage. First appearance of Cyborg Spider-Man. That was pretty cool. Picked that up in Vegas. That was super cool. Got some of the Spencer run on ASM with some cool variant covers. You know, with Spider-Man, I really haven't collected a lot. I mostly just collect. I really don't do this. I try not to do this. I collect what covers I think are cool with Spider-Man. When I was starting out with comic collecting, got that cool holo cover for Spectacular Spider-Man. And then from here, just going to go into my Ultimate Spider-Man duplicates that I got here. And then I'm going to get right into it. Ultimate Spider-Man is my favorite comic run of all time. It's my favorite Spider-Man run, favorite Spider-Man storyline. I think it's just incredible. I love everything to do with Ultimate Spider-Man. Here it is, one of my favorites, Ultimate Spider-Man first printing number 1. I love this issue. I think it's incredible. I love how pristine the cover looks. I love it. I was able to get it off eBay for a really good price. I got the first 10 issues, including the first printing of number 1. Got a few variants of issue number 1, like Free Comic Book Day. And then just some other printings. I think the 2002 got the Target printing with the Dr. Octopus issue 14 cover as issue 1. That's really rare. I got that for a really good price on eBay, like $2. I don't know how. Got the Wizard Ace variant, and then got the Ultimate Spider-Man 2 swinging variant. I'm really liking. And then kind of going into it, I mean, I have every single issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. I love this comic storyline. I think it's incredible. The Ultimate Universe overall was disappointing. However, Ultimate Spider-Man nailed it for a modern retelling of Peter Parker's origin story and how Spider-Man came to be. If you've noticed, some of the Spider-Man comics are mixed in with Ultimate Marvel Team Up, and then there'll be other storylines later on. I have every Peter Parker appearance in chronological order right here for Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm missing a few of Ultimate Fallout and then Spider-Man 2 with Miles Morales. Got issue number half with the Wizard World variant going in here. Got that going on, and then I have just keep going more of the Ultimate Spider-Man. I think that a lot of the drama with Ultimate Spider-Man, this might sound corny, a lot of the high school stuff with Ultimate Spider-Man is done super well. His relationship with MJ and everything is done really well. He's trying to balance high school, love life, working at the Daily Bugle, and all his villains popping up with different origins and everything. I love all the spins they give. And then there's Ultimate 6 that I think is really good. I really enjoyed Ultimate 6. A fun little storyline with Spidey in there. Got all those issues. I haven't read Ultimate Spider-Man in quite a long time, so just gonna skip around and showing all the variants. The Arachno Man appearance variant, that's kind of fun. That's where Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe goes to Sam Raimi. It's super funny. Got issue 100 and that variant cover right there. Right here, I skip over two variants of my favorite variants. Issue 104, I have the red and the white variant. I don't know why I skipped over them. I just forgot. Got issue 111, and then the Spot variant. I am missing the black and white variant for that, but I got the Wizard World variant for that. And then got Ultimate's Power going there. I haven't read it. So a lot of these Ultimates crossovers near the end of the Ultimate Spider-Man run, I haven't read. I've read every issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. Death of Ultimate Spider-Man is the only comic to make me cry. I really think it is super emotional. Great ending for the character, especially after reading all of his run. Got the zombie variant edition for issue 115. But yeah, a lot of the arcs near the end of Ultimate Spider-Man I haven't read yet, at least for the crossovers, like Ultimate Power, Ultimate Mystery, Ultimate Doom. I haven't read those, but going into Ultimate X-Men 91, Fantastic Four 52 and 53, Spider-Man has cameo appearances in them, and so they're not integral to the overall storyline. However, he does appear in them, and for completionist's sake, I wanted to grab them. I have all the annuals. I have every issue, and so I just wanted to grab it. Got Ultimate Origins, haven't checked that out yet, but I got some really good variants there from that, so that was pretty awesome. That dude was cool on eBay. I got most of these on eBay for Ultimate Spider-Man. Ton of them on eBay. I've been scouring eBay for a year, honestly. I started looking on eBay December of 2021. Took about a year and a half for me to get all of Ultimate Spider-Man because I started at FanX in Salt Lake in September of 2021. But finally got every single issue. Now I'm just working on the variants and 2 issues of Ultimate Fallout. Got Ultimatum. I hate Ultimatum. Full disclosure, I hate that storyline. I think the Ultimatum arc sucks. Don't know what Jeff Loeb was thinking. I hate it. The Requiem issues are alright, and the Ultimatum arc in Ultimate Spider-Man isn't too bad, but I hate Ultimatum for that. And then got the revamped number 1 covers with the foil, black and white, and Mysterio. And then we got the Gwen and Peter kissing variant. I haven't read this arc in such a long time, but it has some really cool variants. Got issue 150. Really love the variants, actually. The Avengers variant is cool, and then this next one, the Scott Campbell variant. I could not find this forever, and then finally, I found it at a local comic shop in Salt Lake. Found a ton of the variants for issue 150 past. I found a ton of them. I found that at the Salt Lake comic shop Found that one at the Salt Lake comic shop for all under what I found them on eBay for. So I was super happy about that because, again, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not just collecting it to collect it and resell it later on, although the price is cool, you know, just be like, oh, this comic's worth like $100. I love just reading them. My goal is once I'm back from college, I have a few weeks before I get married, read through this whole box of Ultimate Spider-Man, read everything, because hopefully by then I'll have the last few issues I'm missing, which I believe is Ultimate Fallout 2, Ultimate Fallout 6. But yeah, got Ultimate Doom, Ultimate Mystery, haven't checked those out yet. I think Ultimate Secret, Enemy, so many of these that I had to keep track of, guys. It was so hard. I literally have an Excel spreadsheet that on my laptop, or my work laptop, that I would look at when I was at work and trying to figure out, okay, what did I do? Got some variants there that I doubled up on just because I got excited. The Skull variants, all the Death of Ultimate Spider-Man variants are really, really freaking cool, especially kind of getting into the later ones. I don't think I show it very much here, but hopefully I can catch a glimpse of it. But yeah, got the Ultimates versus New Avengers. I haven't read that arc yet, full disclosure. But some of the variants are cool. Got them in as just like a bonus for a big box of Death of Ultimate Spider-Man. That variant is so cool. I found that one when I was at work. I freaked out. I almost missed a important call from my supervisor because I was geeking out over ordering it. And then coming up here, we got one of my favorite variants, which is that one, the Frank Cho Angel variant. Love that one. It's beautiful. I'm so mad that at this point, I was super tired. My back hurt and I was super sick, so you can hear it in my voice a little bit. I'm not over it, so I didn't get to exactly show everything I wanted to. I'll go back sometime. There we go, the Bagley signed 160 variant. That's my crown jewel. Freaking so happy I got that. I can't believe I got that, honestly. This guy on eBay was an absolute dog. Managed to get it for a good price, so I'm super happy. Going to my graded comics, I just have Ultimate Spider-Man. Got 2, 5. Here, got the 104 variant. This is the red swinging one, 9.6. I got this for like 20 bucks. I couldn't believe it. eBay is incredible if you know how to use it. And then going into the last part, which is my Marvel comics, I got the MCU variants. I have all the MCU variants, of course, because I mean, I love the MCU. MCU is my life. I so addicted to the MCU. I love it very much. Got me into movies. Got me into hopefully what would be my future career with making movies, but we'll see. So yeah, all the MCU variants are really cool. My favorite is probably the, not that one, the Winter Soldier one's not very good. Favorite is the Guardians of the Galaxy one. I think that one is pretty well done. Age of Ultron's good. The Ant-Man one is really cool as well. And then going into more comics, I have the Alex Ross Timeless variant covers. I also have Daredevil and Spider-Man. They're not pictured though. I was gonna get Iron Man, but it was like 50 bucks, so I didn't pull the trigger on that, unfortunately. Got some more just small issues that I get out for Christmas. An Avengers Defenders annual that I picked up in Vegas. You know, and then the last run that I want to talk about today is the new Black Panther run. I'm spacing the writer right now, and I can't look it up because I'm in the middle of his voiceover. But the first few issues, I think the first 8 are actually pretty good. They're very decent. Good intrigue, good like espionage and everything with Wakanda. That variant cover sucks, the Hellfire Gala. I don't have all of the 8 issues. I read a few of them online. But then getting into issue 9 and 10, those issues were terrible. I think issue 9 or 10 were like some of the worst comics I've ever read. They were just so bad, like crashed and burned with the Buffalo Rider. They just had no point. They were just very bland, very weird with the like slavery guy. I kind of got what they were going for, but I just found it very out of place, very out of left field. T'Challa's relationship with the Avengers is very, very weird in that. Granted, that might be because I haven't quite caught up on it yet. But going into a little bit more, we got the Civil War arc. I have every issue except number 7, and I have a weird little like knockoff issue of number 1. I need to fix that. But Civil War, got me into comics when I was a kid. And then my other comic to make me cry is coming up here. One of my favorite comics of all time. It's Civil War: The Confession. The one where Iron Man goes to Captain America and tells him that he saw the future when they were fighting Morgan Le Fay when the Avengers and the Illuminati got transported back in time, and he saw that they were fighting each other and he tried to fix it but he couldn't. I just think that's an issue that really, really benefits Tony Stark's character arc, especially in Civil War when both Iron Man and Captain America were being super unreasonable. just straight up like dicks to each other. I think that issue highly benefits Tony Stark's arc, and then looking at it in retrospect, it's just incredible. Got the Fear Itself issue number 6, and then House of M, another one of the storylines that was one of my first that I read. Really love House of M. I think House of M is great. Fun little, like otherworld adventure. Got some sad stuff in there with Hawkeye and Spidey, just like living different lives. Got some Incredible Hulk stuff. I kind of skipped over that for the sake of time on this video. Invaders, the Sentry, and then got some Iron Man stuff that I will probably get into now. Iron Man, honestly, the newer covers, these are the only covers that I buy because I like the covers now. Because Alex Ross does an incredible job with the covers. I mean, you cannot beat Alex Ross. He is one of the best comic artists, in my opinion, at least for covers and for everything of all time. He has beautiful, beautiful art. I love his work. Just some extra, some Punisher, but overall, I think that's about it for the video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the voiceover and film disconnect. It's because I was sick again. If you want more comic videos, let me know down below. Like and subscribe for more. Have a great rest of your day.